Hi, Mikaela. My name is Lily, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today.
Great.
Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it through to make sure I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why I asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take about 5 minutes. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making any mistakes. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you to, as much as possible, to try and think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer the questions right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them to help, but if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try and answer them. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. You may have noticed the microphone. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen. If you would, okay. Do you have any questions so far?
No, thank you.
Okay, before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you a couple questions really quick. First, what's your occupation? What do you do all day?
I'm a student.
Okay. Now, roughly how many hours a week altogether, just a ballpark estimate, would you say that you spend using the internet?
I would say about 6 hours a day.
Okay.
7.
Cool. Cool. And what's the split roughly between email and browsing? A percentage. Rough percentage.
I'm on my email a lot, so maybe 30% email, 70% browsing.
Cool. Okay. What kinds of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Blackboard, Facebook, definitely LinkedIn, Google applications.
Cool. Do you have any favorite websites?
Google. I find it very helpful.
Great. Okay, great. We can start looking at a few things. First, I'm going to ask you just take a look at the page. Tell me what you make of it, what strikes you about it, whose site you think it is, what you can do here. You can scroll if you want to, but don't click on anything yet.
Okay. Okay. I really like the background with the green woods and how it goes well with the green lettering as well. I think that's very visually appealing. Additionally, you can tell right away that this is a student's guide to hiking around Burlington, and I think that's reinforced by the image. And it's very clear that you can see the most popular areas, the easiest hikes, the closest hikes, and the most rewarding. So I think the layout, I would say, is pretty excellent.
Thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to try doing some specific tasks. And again, as much as possible, it would help us out if you could try and think out loud as you go along. First, can you tell me some details about Camel's Hump, how far away it is, and how long it takes to hike?
Should I use the web for that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Wow, it's not on there. Camel's Hump. Okay, so it's under the most popular tab. Its location is Huntington and Duxbury, Vermont. Elevation 4,083 feet. Moderate rating 5.6 miles. Hike time 3.5 hours.
Okay, sure. Can you find the resources page?
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the page here.
Okay.
What
Great.
about it?
Great, thank you. And can you tell me which hikes I can find in Washington County of Vermont?
Yeah. I can. That's not it. It's going through here. Oh, that'd be Mount Abraham
Okay, any other ones?
and Mount Ellen.
Great, thank you. Now, can you find a place where you can sign up to take an organized hiking trip through UVM?
Yeah, the UVM Outing Club page.
Nice. Okay, great. And can you pick a hike that you'd want to do this weekend?
Through the UVM Outing Club or just in general?
In general.
I think I would definitely go on the most rewarding page because I've been through finals, so let's think big. I've done Mount Mansfield, but I have never done Hunker Mountain, so I think that would be my choice.
Great. Thank you. That was very helpful. Do you have any questions for me now that we're